Welcome back, everybody. We are live. It's loud in this building. I sound like Kermit the Frog. This is Jim Bernier and Greg Vargas on the Vargas YouTube channel, bringing you today's action. We got Cleveland Barons and Fox Motors U16. It is Central Time. Don't forget, all the times we're going to be going over this weekend are on Central Time. So I believe this is an 11:15 Central Time start, somewhere right around there.
It's always fun doing that math.
Yep.
Just
One, Greg.
We came in this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's why when I was chit-chatting with you last night.
You made it last night. Okay.
Yeah, you said I'm about 15 minutes out. I was going to tell you I'm about 24 hours out.
So were you able to get a room?
I was.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes we get those links to book hotels months ago.
Yeah.
I think that one was from August or so, and I just forgot.
Yep. Well, good.
Again.
Glad they got you in.
Yeah.
All right. So Cleveland Barons are a familiar team, although the names can change a bit from year to year. We always seem to have good games with them in the past. Now, my son plays in Boston every summer at the Chowder Cup event, and a lot of these kids on this Cleveland Barons team also play on the same team he plays on, the Ohio, Team Ohio or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, it's a very good team at the Chowder Cup, so I know some of these kids can really bring it. I think today we got a full roster. Nobody out that I know of. And we'll let you know who's starting in net. But it looks like possibly, I don't know which one yet. So we'll let you know in a minute.
You never really know until the puck drops.
I'm going to try not to cough in the microphone as much as I can, but I can't promise anything. Hopefully Mr. Noble made it back to Alaska, okay? I know that quite a journey. He's making 3 stops. It's been 2 days to get here, and probably 2 days to get back. So
it was great to see him. Great to meet him.
Yep.
Did an awesome job getting some film done while I was gone Friday night. It was nice to be able to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully Andrew's listening out there, and Mason's going to have a good one today. What else going on, Greg?
These games as I mentioned, we came in this morning. It's a little bit of a whirlwind,
Yeah.
Get up, get rolling. It was kind of nice. This trip from Grand Haven, Michigan is only about 2.5 hours.
True. Yeah.
So not too terrible. Trying to get a little work done,
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the parking lot, and so it's nice to be able to, sit down here or stand up, as it were, as we film and watch a game.
We can go over the schedule real quick. Pull up my schedule here. I know we got 4 games this weekend. This is a showcase, not a tournament.
Play 2 today.
Yep, we played 2 today. We will be playing, these are Central Time again, so we played Colorado Rampage at 6:15 Central Time tonight. And then tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we play the Columbus Blue Jackets. And then on Sunday at 10 a.m., the Milwaukee Admirals. So there you go. Jot that down. And hopefully the Wi-Fi signal holds up. We can bring you all these games.
Yeah, this facility is nice. We've been here quite a few times over the last few years, for sure.
Yep, this looked familiar when I was pulling in. Now, are we on? Oh yeah, we got we do have Lunny in net. Owen Lunneborg will be netminder today. Are we on this rink the whole weekend?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay.
I usually do the. I get to the rink. I ask the most informed parents what rink we were playing on, and then I head that way.
All right, hopefully the boys get a quick start today. See if I can recognize any of these Cleveland Barons kids. I know Longland's familiar. And here we go. Back and Carpenter and Fabry out as a forward group. Kyle Bernier taps it up the board to Carpenter. Now gets it back over to Vargas. And Fabry's going to send that in, but just offsides. Kind of did a couple stick handles there. And then Carpenter or was that back, and I don't know which one, but went over the blue line first. Back and wins the draw over to Vargas. Vargas over to Bernier. And Kyle's going to bring that in. Oh, slides it over to back, and though, and a quick shot low. Cleveland's goalie just sprawled out in front of the net, and we're going to get a whistle. Great chance there.
Nice look by Kyle Bernier.
Yeah, he able to slide that one over to. I thought he was going to dump it deep, and then all of a sudden he slid it over to Backen. Quick little chance there.
Those quick touch passes are so, we've seen the growth of a lot of the kids with some of those, and that was one of those examples where it creates a chance very fast with that quick touch.
So Lazaro on the draw, won by Cleveland. Lawson on his man into the zone, picked up in the front of the net by Dominowski, and eventually skated out of the zone here by O'Brien. Awesome hard pass over to Vanderus. Picked up again by O'Brien behind his net, sends it up and onto the stick, but not out of the zone. What a play, should have been offside. I'm not sure why that wasn't whistled down.
Owen recognizing that quickly and getting out and playing it down the ice.
So Thomas Corneli now behind his net, going to look up the ice. Great breakout pass to Miller. Straight up the middle, slides it over to Noble. Noble off the side of the iron there. Now Thomas Corneli picks it back up, slides it over to Noble. Noble sends it into the corner for Miller. Puck bounces out front. Good stick lift there by Miller. Able to get possession of that puck again. Robbie Glentz going to go dig this one out of the board, but kept in by Byrne there. Braden Byrne on the ice with Corneli. Puck sent into the Fox zone for a line change for Cleveland, looks like. We go. Corneli skates around one offensive player and out of the zone. Now picked up by LaFear. Quick fake shot. LaFear's puck is in his skates. Looks like Lazaro took a hit down in the corner. He's getting up slow. Quick shot in front there by Cleveland. They get the puck back. Send it back down low again. Bernier backhands it over to Vargas. Slides it out of the zone. Vargas keeps it. Trying to get it up. And he does, up to Boucher. Boucher and LaFear. Quick shot by LaFear. Good pass from Boucher. Stopped by the Cleveland goalie. Puck knocked out of the air by Drew Fabry. He's got Vargas with him. He gets it over to Vargas. Quick shot. Pad saved by the Cleveland tender. Back and sends the puck back down low to Carpenter. And over Kyle Bernier's head. He gets a finger on it, though, so it's not icing.
So far, pretty
good play.
spirited game here.
No, lot of action. Nice quick shot by Joy. Now, Joy is, I would say he's Cleveland's best player. He's a extremely offensive player, quick, got a good shot, so that's a good, nice save by Lunenborg there.
What number is he, sir?
Joy is number 10, I believe.
Okay.
He just had that shot. So yeah, keep an eye on him. Carson Joy. Another shot off the chest protector
That's a
and
quick shot.
no rebound, so that's good.
Defenseman, I don't know if that was Aiden Lawson, had his stick on the puck and still got through to Owen.
So Miller now taking the draw. And won by Fox. Robbie Glentz picks it up down the left board, sends it in deep. Got Noble and Miller out there with Robbie Glentz. Glentz sends it back down the right side of the board, but pops out right at the Cleveland stick and sends it in deep to the Fox zone. Crazy bounce. Wow. What a crazy bounce off the board. Almost back into the net for Fox, but somehow somebody kept that out.
How he kept that out of the net, I think Owen got a piece of it. And
I'm not sure if it was Robbie or Owen, but somebody blocked that. It could have been Robbie, too.
Well, it looked like Owen got a piece of it.
Did he get a piece? Yeah.
And then Robbie followed it up with keeping it out.
Wow.
Oh, those bounces off the backboards.
Yeah,
they are a bit crazy sometimes.
Well, we talked about how Owen loves to play the puck, so you know he's already anticipating it coming behind the board. And if it doesn't get there, then he's going to be out of position. But he likes to play that puck behind the net. Most of the time, to our advantage. All right, picked up behind our net now. Thomas Corneli backhands it to Byrne.
Nice little move there.
And backhand again up to Backen and up to Carter Dominowski. They're going to get an icing here, though.
Just a bit before the red line there. Thomas made a nice change of direction with that puck behind the net, getting us going the other way. And unfortunately, from a bit
hard off the board by Bernier, going to get an icing call here again.
I think he was trying to hit the angle off the boards, and the angle was a little flat.
Yeah. It was also nice meeting Owen's parents as well. So Lunenborg, I know Keith's probably listening, so say hi to him. Kyle Bernier trying to gets it up to Boucher, taps it over to Glentz. Glentz looking to make a pass, but just couldn't keep that on his stick. Now Bernier back in his zone, trying to turn with it. All the way behind the net, gives it to LaFear. LaFear's going to skate this out, sends it way up to Glentz, who taps it over to Boucher. Sends back to Lawson, and now to Vargas. Ryder Vargas over the blue line. Fox is going to make a change here. Ryder tries to keep it in deep. Fabry over to Lawson. Lawson is going to take the blue line and just dump it in deep there. Got O'Brien holding the puck in. Now on his backhand behind the net, sends it out front. Right to Fabry, not able to get onto his forehand for the shot. Now back to Fabry. Fabry taps it over to Lawson. O'Brien calling for that puck up at the point. And puck's in all the way down and being icing.
That was a no doubt icing. They just wanted to get rid of it so they can get a change.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you have those that kind of are at a medium pace down the ice, and everybody's racing for it, only to get the icing call. That one, no one had to bother.
Another icing call, looks like.
That one made its way all the way around, too.
All right, Noble taking this and puck into the corner. Miller trying to pin that one. Played all the way back down into the Fox zone for another icing.
I think we've, at the Dallas game last week, we saw that not as much concern for that icing pass. Now they're using it a little bit differently. Dallas was trying to throw long balls
now, if
over
you tried
the top.
doing that here, I don't think that would work.
No.
Lower ceiling here. It's funny because when Dallas ended up winning that whole tournament, they beat Little Caesars, and they use the same strategy pretty much. I was talking to Mike Temharm, so they would just dump it high in the air and chase it down. So,
what was the final in that? Do you know?
4-2.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike said they got 2 quick goals and Caesars couldn't claw back. They were just constantly trying to get back in the game. Puck one back to Vargas here, and then over to Dominowski. Trying to keep in the pucks, Ryder Vargas. And all the way down, but deflected, so no icing. Picked up by Ryder, backhanded to Bernier. Tapped up, but not out of the zone. Carpenter racing to get this puck, picks it back up. Still in his skates there. I don't know if he's can find that one. Good fight by Vanderoos trying to keep this puck alive. And then hacked into the zone there by Bernier, and he goes off for a change. Good breakup by O'Brien. Lawson with the puck, spins, gets it back up to Lazaro. Now he taps it to Boucher. Boucher's going to get this one deep to Lafleur behind the net. Lafleur circling all the way back around. Gets it over to Lawson. Held in by O'Brien there. Nice hold in. Now Boucher trying to keep the puck down low and just sends it over the glass.
Lots of good effort there by the boys on the ice, keeping the puck in.
Cleveland wins the draw. Lawson all the way around the board, trying to hit Fabry, but made a funny bounce off that board. Now puck tipped into the zone. And dug out, not by his Cleveland, digs that out, sends it out front, just off the stick of a Cleveland player. Carpenter slides this to Backen. Backen tries to go back to the front. Net is off, but they're not going to call that. Now they whistle that.
They created a good chance there.
Well, they didn't. They were letting the play continue. I thought they'd call it the net being off, but they were letting Fox continue the play.
Yeah, Backen did a nice job really kind of using all of his length to get that puck back to the middle.
Noble wins the draw. Back over to Miller. Trying to hit Miller in the middle.
Just missed.
Beyond him. Now Thomas Corneli picking this puck up. Sends it over to Byrne.
A risky pass there.
Now Now Byrne not able to find Glentz. No icing on the right out front. Nobody there in the crease. There's Carson Joy. He's number 13. Okay, Carson's 13. Yeah, Fox will have to keep an eye on 13 there because
he breaks out quick.
He's a good little player. Kyle knows him well, so he'll keep an eye on him here. Got Bernier and Vargas. Dominowski wins the draw to Vargas. Quick shot, just high and wide there. Bernier first to the puck, keeps it down low. Vanderus and Fabry. Ryder, Vargas trying to keep that puck in deep. Now Vargas spins, gives it to Vanderust. Fabry in, backhands it to Vanderus. Got the puck down along the boards. Picked up by Fabry, sends it to Carter Dominowski. All the way around the board to Vargas now. Here we go, Berniers takes it up ice. He's got his feet moving. He's gonna eventually lose that one. Now here comes Cleveland sprinting back the other way. Good back check by LaFear to break that play up. Lazaro open in the middle is Boucher. He's got a man with him. Sends LaFear just over his stick, trying to.
Great look. Good on-time pass, just bounced over.
Trying to connect with LaFear there. And
great job, Travis LaFear on the backside, attacking the net.
Got Cleveland, and here we go, another scrum behind the play. I was kind of keeping an eye on that one. They're probably going to either break it up or take both of them. I'm not sure. That's going to break that up.
Looks like they're.
Oh, are they? They're going to take both of them, yeah.
The
yeah, they kept jabbing at each other, so we'll get a couple matching roughing minors. Lawson will be in the box, and 5-on-5. Back and behind his net, sends it up top. Now Thomas Corneli shoots it. Carpenter trying to get in the screen, trying to screen the goalie, but he's there for the save.
Someone was tucked in behind the goalie.
Yeah, he was kind of behind the goalie.
Again, Bradley Beckton did a great job hustling, winning the puck, creating a chance.
Another dangerous chance there. Face-off won by Backen. Must be a hold, and Cleveland held the puck into the zone there. No offsides called. Quick pass by Corneli up the middle to Backen. Gloved down by Backen. Kept in the zone here. Backen turns. You got nobody with a stick on him. Trying to center it. Almost gets there. Carpenter just not able to get a stick to shoot that on the puck. Ryder Vargas sends it in deep. He's got Noble in the corner. Noble's going to hit Miller. Miller, far board, spinning with it. He's going to try to work this puck up to the top. Eventually gets there. Now all sent all the way down the ice by Cleveland for an icing. All right, 3:54 left in the first period.
Not a whole lot of stoppages outside of the icings.
Yep.
Even the penalty, the matching penalties that landed one guy each from each team was on the stop of a puck. Fight behind the net, Vanderust and Backen.
Thomas really trying to keep that puck into the zone, but taken out of the zone. Here comes Carson Joy, trying to work around Dominowski, not able to get there. Picked up by O'Brien and able to skate it out of the zone. Carter Dominowski backhands it over to O'Brien. O'Brien sends a shot. Saved by the goalie and played by the goalie. Now turnover in the zone. Here comes Carter Dominowski. One-on-one with the goalie. Shoots it right into his chest protector. So good chance by Carter there. Sometimes that shot doesn't always come off your stick the way you want it.
Oh, and again, the boys did a nice job turning them over in their zone. Good hustle, sticks in the passing lane on the way out, and able to create that chance.
So Luke Lazaro here on the draw. He's going to try to win it back, and does. Picked up by LaFear. Out there with Boucher. And over to Vargas. Vargas bats it down and able to bat it to himself, but now tied up. Picked up by LaFear. Behind the net now with his Cleveland. Puck just bouncing around a lot in the neutral zone. Big hit by Boucher, but they're going to call that because he did not have the puck. So Boucher puts a hit on, but unfortunately it's going to be an interference call.
I think the puck just left the area as he was coming into that.
I mean, it was almost like they ran into each other. I don't think he was really going for it. He's just a big guy, so when he runs into people, he's going to usually win that. So a penalty kill here. Fox Motors getting it out of the zone. Interference. No call there. Could have been an interference call there, not called.
There have been a couple of those, maybe both ways where players are.
Good play there by Cornelia, just getting it all the way down the ice.
I thought he was going to get that one on net.
Yeah, close.
Yeah, that interference call is always a little, of a gray area.
It's like holding in the NFL, Like
yes, you could call it on every play.
Almost all the time. Now puck sent in. Good save there by Lunneborg. And stick handling up the ice is Vanderroos. Gets that puck in deep.
Vanderroos, great job there.
Another good breakup by Bernier. And now he carries the puck into the Cleveland zone and he's gonna turn back out with it. Good play. Sends it over to Fabry. Fabry's gonna skate this into the zone. Over to Bernier. And a quick little shot on net and saved by the Cleveland keeper. 45 seconds left in the power play by Cleveland.
Are there too many men there?
I think it might be too many men because he came right off the bench and played that right away. So we might.
Yeah.
Good eyes there, Greg. That's exactly what they're saying. Too many men.
I think you're right. He was kind of drifting to the bench, and I know that sometimes I've heard Coach Kosecki get after our boys for someone drifting to the bench as they are making a change, and that change becomes a little slower as the other person's jazzed up to get on the ice, and it creates that too many men situation.
So 4-on-4 for the next 38 seconds. Lawson is back out on the ice after that minor roughing coincidental call. And you got Lawson down to LaFear now. O'Brien to Lawson. Lawson over to Glentz. Glentz battles to win that puck back. Sent up top to Lawson, down to Glentz. 4-on-4 here. Now puck controlled well by Fox, but eventually gets out of the zone here. Now we got a power play for 1:20.
Cleveland playing some suffocating defense there. Had a hard time moving the puck,
So only
keeping control of the puck.
35 seconds left in the period. So this penalty will spill over into the second period. And we got a power play. Here we go. Carpenter back to Bernier. Bernier all the way over to Lazaro. Lazaro misplays it. And now saved by Bernier, though. Tapped back over to Lazaro. Into the zone. Bradley Backen, is that? No, that's Carpenter. Now Lazaro trying to get around his guy. Sends it to Backen. Played back to Lazaro. Lazaro going to get it back to Backen behind the net. And trying to get a shot with 4 seconds left. Lifted high in the air by Cleveland. And that will be the end of the period.
Well, how was your mailbag this week?
Oh.
You get any?
I have literally not even been able to get out of bed.
Oh
so
my goodness,
it's been a
that's terrible when you feel that
heck of
way.
a week for me. Had all these plans and stuff to do, and just hardly any of it got
You
done.
probably weren't able to get the leaves raked, so those are going to have to sit all winter.
One thing I was trying to do was I got an old classic car. I was taking it out of the garage to put it in storage,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't start.
Oh,
So
no.
no. So I had to go work on that. I did get it running.
Good.
I had to put a new distributor and do some
Are
things.
you, and you do all that stuff
I do
yourself?
all that stuff, yeah.
Nice.
So I'm like, running a fever, working on my car, and doing all this stuff, and
Well, hey, way to
yeah.
power through that.
I did.
It's tough.
So, and it's fired right up. I was so
Nice.
happy about that. So next week, there is a couple of nice days next week.
Are there?
In the high 50s, so that'll
Nice.
be.
Yeah, it's not too bad when we get those true fall days,
Yeah.
like a 50s ish. Get some sun.
Yep. So there's still time to do it. I got to get the rink out too.
Do you?
We do an outdoor rink every year,
Oh,
so I got to
nice.
get all the boards out for that. Here we go, second period. Still 40 seconds left with the Fox power play. O'Brien's going to send this in deep. Got an icing call here already for Cleveland. Oh, not going to make it over. Wow.
No icing call.
No icing because just too much snow on the ice. The puck wouldn't go all the way there. Now Lawson skates us into the zone on his knees. Plays it deep to Glentz.
Lawson did a nice job sticking with that.
Glentz plays it back up top to O'Brien.
Hits a player in front.
Saved by Miller. Sends it over to Lawson. Lawson sends it in. Saved by the goalie. Trying to rebound there was Glentz. And over the stick of O'Brien and back out of the zone. This one's going to check up too. So no icing again.
Nolan O'Brien did a nice job keeping that puck in, fighting along the boards.
Little trying to give and go there with Boucher and Miller. Not able to connect. And we are at full strength. Corneli battling Cleveland player there, and out of the zone skates Fox with Boucher. That's going to be outside, yeah. Dominowski in the zone just before
Just
the puck.
by the heel of the skate, I think. That was a nice little break. I think we had 4-on-2.
Well, LaFleur was on the near side over here. So LaFleur back. Looks like they're setting up a play here. Travis going to skate it into the zone, off the board here. Picked it up. Sends it back to Byrne, who just flicks it on net. Goalie gave up a big rebound there.
Yeah.
And, trying to get on it, but
Byrne sent in a nice fluttering style shot from the blue line, and I think the goalie kind of saw it at the last minute, was able to knock it down, but it did come out front.
we got Luke Lazaro walking to the locker room. We'll have to get an update on that. I'm not sure what happened there. The puck bouncing around in the zone. Boucher trying to pick that up, fighting for it behind the net. Him and Dominowski. Back to Byrne. Byrne sends another shot towards the net, picked up, and shot again by Thomas Corneli.
Nice job by Thomas floating through there, getting the deflection off of the defender's stick and putting a shot on net. Byrne does a great job back here getting that puck to the net quickly. Yep. Touches his stick, it's getting there.
It does seem like Fox is getting more shots as of recent right here, so maybe a goal's coming soon. Ryder Vargas back to play the puck. He's going to turn with it on his forehand. And long pass, stretch pass up the ice. Unable to connect with Backen. Picked up again by Vargas. On his forehand again, sends it to the middle to Backen. Backhands it up to Carpenter. Cleveland trying to make it. What a snag by Vargas. Wow. Sign that guy up for a tight end.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That is his one of his favorite things to do.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, he looked like it there. Yeah, he must have jumped at least 2 inches off the ice.
Exactly. Luckily, he was already, 2.5, 3 inches on skates. So
It's not easy to do on skates, though. No puck into the Fox zone here. Miller picking this up behind the net, skate now with it to Glentz. Glentz back over to Miller. And over to Nolan O'Brien, who just kind of misplays that one and back across the blue line, is Lawson. Spinning and trying to hit Miller. Now Noble to Lawson. Lawson takes it over the blue line. Does a fake shot, turns around. Back out of the zone. And back to O'Brien. Ryan, long pass but intercepted by Cleveland. Good break up there by O'Brien to get down, get a stick on the puck. Another deflection by Boucher, picked up by Glentz now. Skating out of the zone is Miller over to Bouch.
great job by Owen Boucher fighting along the boards there.
Weaving through some people there is LaFear. And back out of the zone. Cleveland plays it. Byrne looking to send a long pass, deflected back into the Cleveland zone by one of their own players. LaFear first to that puck. Picked up by Vanderus behind the net. Vanderus spinning, gets it back to LaFear. Trying to get this puck free. Good stick by Byrne to break anything up there. Sends it back in the zone.
Oh,
somebody taking a, looks like LaFear might have got tripped.
A trip by the goalie.
No call there. Hopefully Travis is okay. Thomas Corneli now behind the net. He's got.
Bernier did a great job there, flying off the bench and breaking up.
I
That
wondered
would
how he
have
got
been
out there with Thomas, but
yeah.
that's why. Yep. So now you got Bernier behind his net. Back and comes around. Kyle trying to tip this one. Does. Finds Carpenter. Backside, he's got Fabry with him. Carpenter just missing wide. Takes a shot on net.
That's great vision by Kyle Bernier.
Good pass on the boards. Vargas now on the left board. Picking this puck up back to his forehand. Sends it over to Carpenter in the far right-hand corner. Carpenter spinning. Gets back up top to Bernier. Now Kyle Bernier's going right. Trying to get to the middle for Noble. Fought off on a shot by Vargas. Played to the middle by Cleveland. Back and breaking that one up. There's that Carson Joy. He's trying to break down the middle. Now he's going to go after Backen. Just kind of bounces off of him.
That was
good play by Bradley Backen. Now
running
skating
into
all the way
an
over the line.
immovable force type situation.
Nice breakup by Ryder Vargas. Two breakups by Ryder and onto the stick of Backen. Play up the boards here to Carter Dominowski. Just off his stick.
Okay.
Intercepted by Noble in the middle. Now over to Ryder Vargas. And trying to hit Miller down low. Vargas all the way back now in his defensive end. He's got O'Brien out there with him. Now Mason Noble behind the net. Taps it over to O'Brien. Miller knocked off the puck and played back up the zone into the Fox zone by Cleveland. Now you got O'Brien and Lawson out there together. Nice low save there in the glove by Owen.
Well, Coach must have gotten with them over the after last weekend. We've had a couple of those pucks going the other way where they look like they could be 1-on-none, 2-on-1 type situations, and we have defensemen flying off the bench and getting back and making a difference when, on that line change.
Okay, Carson Joy now. He's in the middle, right, with LaFear. LaFear's saying we didn't have enough guys out there.
Four guys.
Out comes one more Fox player, Vanderoos. So Vanderoos, Boucher, and LaFear out there together. Joy sends this one in deep. Tapped up to Boucher and over to Vanderoos. Trying to get back to Boucher and does. Vanderoos plays it to LaFear. Behind the net, they battle.
Boucher kind of showing off all his skills there. He's picking pucks out of the air and being tough and working to finish checks.
Now Thomas Corneli, stick handling, sends it behind him to Byrne and back to Thomas. Braden plays the puck up off the skate of LaFear, sent back to Braden Byrne, and now up to Boucher. Boucher takes the blue line to Vanderoos, got a late guy, there's LaFear. Turns back and flicks it, trying to tip that towards the net is Boucher. Back and going for a hit on Barta there. Barta's another player that we played with in there at Boston. Another good player. Over to Bernier. Bernier, long pass just over the stick of Fabry. And they're going to call that icing. Ice cut.
I get a nice cut there.
All right, time for
Hey, good job, let's go.
See you all in another 10 minutes or whatever it takes.
go, boys. Mr. Bernier's out here talking to some fans. I think he's signing autographs right now, so he's a little late back to the broadcast. Here we go, second half action.
All right, back up here. Sorry, Greg got. Oh, wow. Quick play. Looks like.
Good opportunity there.
Noble. Is that Bernier? All right. Nice goal by Kyle.
Out to the net. I don't know who was standing in front. It looked like
Kyle Bernier scores the first Fox goal, gets him on the board.
They had a nice chance before
I think
that.
I was able to see that. Yeah, I was caught down in the.
I told everybody you were signing autographs, talking to the people.
Well, I was talking to April Lazaro. Luke is okay. Just looks like he's got a bruise above his knee.
Okay.
And he might even be skating still.
I remember in the first period, I believe, he was kind of down.
April said it's when he took the fall back behind the board. So I got an update on that.
Yeah, it's amazing to me, you know, the amount of times our kids come home and they have bumps and bruises to their knees and shins. You know, those pads are not
yeah,
small,
they don't catch everything,
cheap.
do they? Nope.
Yeah, but they do not catch everything.
Good pass out of the zone for Byrne to Boucher. There's Lazaro right there. So puck squirts over the blue line, but picked up by Boucher. Trying to send it back to Byrne. Great job by Byrne to play the body and not the puck there. So Thomas Corneli up to LaFear now and turns back not to be offside. Great job, LaFear. Aiden Lawson taps it over to O'Brien. And
Smart play there.
Up to Dominowski. Vanderus bumped off the puck. And now Cleveland's behind their net. Icing waved off. Owen Lunenburg first to the puck. Plays it over to Lawson, but through his skates. Now puck sent high up in the air into the Cleveland zone. Battling for it is Vanderus. Now Dominowski.
Great play there. Luke Vanderus on the puck. Working hard. Keeps the puck in. Nice little poke there by Nolan O'Brien.
Now O'Brien with the puck all the way up the boards trying to hit Fabry. Sent back into the Cleveland zone. Good play by O'Brien, spinning away from a defender there. Now Owen Lunenburg again playing that puck. Out there to play that successfully up the boards and out of the zone. Now Carpenter racing to get to this puck. Taps it.
Great job by Carpenter there.
Picked up behind the net by Backen. Up to Bernier. Over to quick pass over to Vargas. Sends it on net. Knocked down in front for Cleveland. And now out of the zone. Vargas plays it up the board and now gets it back. Taps it to Backen, who plays it over to Carpenter. On his backhand to Backen. Right, good save by the. Oh! Vargas tries to get a pass back over to Carpenter, I think that was, but just over his stick. Now puck held in by Noble. All the way across the ice looking for Vargas. Again, Cleveland just going to ice that. They're seen enough.
not messing around,
Yeah.
reset, get a change, and see if they can do something a little differently. couple more nice
Real good
chances there.
Yeah.
Again, prompted by kids hustling, working hard toward the puck, and getting the puck on net.
So Mason Noble trying to win this one. Puck does go up into the net from a Cleveland stick. Another face-off down in the Cleveland zone. Now Noble's going to win this one back. Diving for the puck is Noble and able to break it up. Now Corneli battling along the board. Picked up by Cleveland, and I think that's Carson Joy. Yep. Talking to Carson Joy's dad out in the lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Good to catch up with him a little bit.
Where's he from?
They're from Cleveland.
Okay.
Byrne picks his puck up and goes over the blue line. Sends it back to Boucher. Spin move. And runs into his own man and loses the puck. Held in by LaFear. Not spin move of his own.
Travis LaFear and Owen Boucher utilizing that spin move to shield the puck away from the defender and try and make a play.
Now Boucher over the blue line. Quick shot off the mask of the Cleveland Barons tender and up into the net.
Lots of pressure being put on here by the Fox boys. See if we can translate that into another goal.
So puck knocking around in the skates and sticks. Eventually played out of there by Cleveland. And LaFear comes out from the corner with the puck, trying to backhand it, doesn't get it out of the zone. O'Brien sends it back over to Boucher. Long pass back over to O'Brien. Now Lawson jostling that puck loose. And LaFear playing it up to Boucher over the blue line.
LaFear did a great job there on the back of that play. Being tough, he got checked into the boards, but moved that puck up so Owen Boucher was able to make a play going forward.
Puck just bouncing over Bernier's stick there. He's able to get back behind the net and send it over to Vargas, though. Now Ryder Vargas stops with it. Patient, good pass up the middle. Picked up by Dominowski into the Cleveland zone. And sent back towards the net by Bernier. Puck sent back over to Bernier. He's going to send it over to Dominowski.
Great reach pass there by Bernier. Back to the middle.
Ryder Vargas picks it up, forehands it towards the net. Saved by the Barons goaltender.
Ryder Miller doing a great job being relentless on that puck.
He's a thief right there, just pickpocketing that Barons player. Onside, Miller takes the puck back out of the zone here. Now to Ryder Vargas. Here goes Ryder into the Fox zone. Quick turnaround and picked back up again, backhanded. Got on his stick again, so eventually knocked off by a Cleveland player. Corneli behind the net, plays for Ryder. Ryder just shoving that puck up and out of the zone there.
Oh!
Thomas Corneli trying to steer his man to the side. Carson Joy found himself in front of the net, wide open, and Owen Lunneborg able to
Shuts him down.
just shut him down.
That was a challenge there, getting that puck that end. Well, luckily, we do not pay the price for that. Owen was up to the task, and we get to go at it again here.
All right, Cornelia now pins the puck into the corner.
Knowing how much time's on the clock,
Smart play,
freezes the puck, and we'll play into the third period.
So 1-0. Bernier, the lone goal scorer here. 1-0. 17 minutes on the board for the third period.
It's been a pretty free-flowing game here. Not a lot of stoppage. I think the majority of the stoppages, I think we've highlighted a couple times, have been due to icing. Outside of that, the boys have been able to kind of play their game, go up and down the ice. Gotten an opportunity several times on the offensive end, and we've had to make some plays on the defensive end to keep it out of the back of the net. What did Mr. Joy have to say?
Oh, just we talked about Carson had a really bad. He broke his leg last year.
Oh wow!
So complete break on the lower part of his leg. So it's just great to see him skating so hard and not even. You would never even know that he had such a bad injury, and then plus his mental state, like he's not, he doesn't play scared or re-injure because you never know how you're going to come back from those types of things. So, and
it's tough when guys have that lower body type injury, as they put it in NHL, the lower body.
Yeah.
But that the conditioning, skating and conditioning is such a huge part of hockey. Taking big chunks of time off, though it's nice to get them off skates and whatever else at various times. It is that conditioning that you get skating is unlike probably anything else. Riding the bike, running, training. It's a tough thing to maintain that level that these boys need to come out here and be successful.
And Carson is a really good kid. I know Travis Lafleur, Kyle, Robbie Glentz, and some others that spent some time with him. They all like him, so he's a good kid. As he takes the draw and won by Miller. Trying to weave through as a Barons player, and Lawson picks that one off. Sends it over to O'Brien and up the board to Glentz. Another scuffle from Lawson and a Barons player behind the play.
They get tangled up back there? Or?
Well, Lawson's helmet fell off, so I'm assuming that's what the whistle. Anytime a helmet comes off, you get an immediate whistle. I don't know if there's any penalties, but
it doesn't look that way. They are not skating. The official's not skating over to the scorer's table.
Yeah, I think it was a helmet off issue.
Aiden Lawson didn't look like he was too happy when he got to the bench.
Yeah.
Oh,
quick!
That somehow got through
there. Yeah.
Not sure if they got
up to Travis Lafleur. He's got Lazaro with him, trying to send it over to Lazaro. Just broken up by a Cleveland Barons player. Now Lafleur plays it back to Bernier. Up the board to Boucher. And sent in, but off the referee's skate. And back out of the Cleveland zone. Now we got Boucher coming in the Cleveland zone, gets it over to Lafleur. Kind of caught him at an awkward angle there.
Yeah.
Now we got a penalty, it looks like.
Well, to answer your question, or a question coming out of the ice cut, Lazaro is back on the ice.
Yeah.
He made a nice little touch pass here to get us going into that zone. And looks like Cleveland's going to face a cross-check penalty here. kind of an odd situation. Everybody was kind of standing still in the corner there. There wasn't a whole lot of movement, but I do think Owen Boucher ended up on his front side on the ice. And
so Fox power play. Yeah, Thomas Corneli and Braden Byrne. Or that's not Byrne, that's actually O'Brien. So Corneli and O'Brien out there on the power play. Sent back around by Carpenter all the way to Fabry. Now played out by Backen up back to the top. And back over to Backen. And out of the zone. Burn icing.
Interesting that they would choose to ice the puck in that situation. You know,
yeah.
Cleveland defender had it kind of to himself there mid ice. Slows, stops the clock, brings the face-off right back down into their zone. But I know sometimes when you're in it, it's hard to slow it down enough to make a decision. That's
again now Fabry and O'Brien in the back. Corneli, Backen, and Carpenter out there with him. Puck up top for O'Brien. Backhands it to Thomas Corneli, back to O'Brien. Sends a shot off a couple, high into the air, off a couple masks. I think I heard Carpenter's mask and the goalie's mask.
Heard a couple of clicks as the puck sailed into the net.
Now the line of LaFleur, Lawson, Noble, Miller, and Boucher come out. Lawson gains the blue line, taps it over to Noble. Back up top to LaFleur. Travis LaFleur. Angle for Boucher there, creating a passing lane. Back up top to Boucher, over to Lawson. Lawson sends it in, deflected just wide was Noble. Good deflection. Now Noble or Lawson fakes a shot, sends it to Travis. Yeah, low shot into the net. It's like a good job of screening the goalie by Noble.
Yeah. And great patience by LaFleur there. Yeah. He kind of double pumped there and opted for the low shot to go up 2-zip.
Absolutely. Good work on the power play.
Did a nice job moving the puck. Every team has kind of their own style about how they defend, on the penalty kill. Cleveland style seems to be like they're going to pressure us and be in our faces as much as possible.
Now puck picked up into the Cleveland zone again by Glentz here. 14:10 left in the third period. Robbie Glentz skates this one over the blue line. Backhanded, looking for Vargas, but picked up by Bernier. Backhanded over to Vargas. And back to Glentz up here at the right board. Now Bernier picks up the puck behind the net.
Ryder went to set it around behind the net, and we got another weird bounce off the end board.
I'm not sure how that puck jumped over to Glentz's stick, but it did. We got an icing.
There's looks like a new panel down there on the end boards. I don't know if that's the culprit that keeps sending pucks back into the middle of the back toward the net or what.
Talking about the white, one of the white panels?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, the cleaner yellow mop board.
Oh, yeah, the puck board.
Yeah, something is.
Puck squirts up to top to Carpenter. Gets knocked over, but out of the zone, played by Byrne. Now Cleveland in the neutral zone trying to play it forward. That's going to be icing.
Yeah. Cleveland had a couple of miscues there. They somebody checked nobody right in front of their bench, and then thought he was trying to pass it up to somebody, but that was another icing and bring it all the way down here.
We got Thomas Corneli up there with Braden Byrne. Wow, played over. Good save by Owen Ludabord.
Owen says, no. Nice, calm, collected, facing one on none. Loves it down.
The fear in the center there. One back by Cleveland now trying to play out of the zones. Boucher high in the air, lifting up to Lazaro. And it's in his skates. And he does lift it into the zone. Over to Travis LaFear. He pins that puck in the corner. Now plays it out. Right on the stick of Lazaro, trying to slam it into the net, but denied. And eventually goaltender finds that puck.
That was a sneaky, just spinning fire. Is that Lazaro again?
I think it was. So Noble, Miller, and Glentz out there now together. Mason Noble with the puck, sends it to Lawson. Tipped into the zone by Glentz.
Glentz,
man. Yeah. Another quick try by Noble. Sent back into the zone. Puck played by O'Brien here. Backhands it to Lawson. Nice backhand over to Noble. Noble's gonna try to get this one in. Takes a shot to his head.
Yeah, it was kind of the follow through.
Miller's there to help him. Now the ref shoves Miller. Not sure what they're.
I think the first contact was pretty clean, and then he followed through with an elbow to the chin, Mason Noble's chin there. Mason Noble gets up quick. I know he's a tough kid, so he's not gonna tolerate being knocked down. Well, so gets up. Ryder Miller jumps in there and shows our disagreement with that type of play.
Unfortunately, they're only going to take one there, so it's.
They take. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Miller gets the penalty, defending his teammate. Right out of the zone by Fox. Ryder Vargas with a stop start. And over to Dominowski. Right over to Bernier, back to Dominowski. Now back to Vargas, back to Bernier. Boy, they better be careful here. They're getting a little fancy. All right, puck eventually played up to the neutral zone here. Right up top by Cleveland. Glove down by Vargas. And skated out of the zone. Sends it in deep. Goes for a line change. We got Corneli and Byrne out there with Backen and Carpenter. 48 seconds left. Cleveland Barons behind the net now. Picked off by Bradley Backen. And trying to backhand this out of the zone.
Thomas Corneli did a great job there, getting down to the ice, forcing an errant pass so that Backen could lead it up and get it deep in their zone.
Nice play to tap that out of the zone by Carpenter. Picked up by Backen. You got a 2-on-1 here. They can get this Backen over. He's going to slide it back to Carpenter. Did that not go in? I don't think it went in.
I don't think it did.
I think he tackled
I
Carpenter.
was gonna say, I think they're reacting to the tackle on the backside post.
Holy, but what a nice
Carpenter
play.
attacking that. Backen did a great job getting that puck back to the center of the net.
Did they not call a penalty either?
I don't know. I heard
cow.
somebody.
Wow. Well, he jumped on his back. That's the reason Carpenter couldn't get a stick on that, was because he just had a guy that jumped on him.
He was tackled.
So 3 seconds left now in the penalty kill.
Boys did a great job.
Yeah, it wasn't much
keeping
danger
the
on the power play
there.
there.
And
that's going to do it for the penalty. Puck lifted over the boards and face off again back in the Cleveland zone. So LaFleur, Lazaro, Boucher out there, with Travis taking the center. Trying to slide by. Boucher trying to backhand it on his knees over to Travis. Good play by LaFleur, trying to wrestle that puck free. Boucher pins it into the corner, sends it back to Travis. Aiden Lawson keeps the puck in deep, off the net. Eventually played out of the zone by the Barons. Yeah, hard pass caught by LaFleur. No icing.
hopefully that puck didn't catch Travis on.
Almost caught him on a finger maybe or something, yeah.
Could see that it bugged him right away. That was.
Aiden Lawson now behind his nets. Stick handles out off the skate of Vanderroos.
Oh.
And just offside was Dominowski on the near end here.
Nice stretch pass by Kyle Bernier. Vanderroos slickly played that off his skate.
Ryder Vargas back to retrieve this into Fox, and Cleveland player trying to hit him, but just bounces off Vargas. And eventually played out of the zone here by Dominowski. Pass all the way over again. Knocked up through his skate with Vanderroos. It's like a soccer player. Puck squirts out to the middle, and Fabry calmly plays it back to Vargas, back to Bernier. Bernier long pass to Vargas. And off the stick of Glentz on net. Covered up by Cleveland's goalie for a face-off in their end. .7:41 now left in the third. Still 2-0. Byrne picks the puck up, fires it towards the net, hard off the back wall.
Byrne again getting it to the net quick.
We're fought off by Owen there. Kind of a weird angle shot.
Yeah. But Owen gets a blocker on it, nonetheless.
Good play by Thomas Cornelia to backhand to his D partner, Byrne there. Now played back into the zone is Cleveland behind their net. Thomas Cornelia trying to keep this puck out of zone, and picked up by Backen here over the blue line. Spinning, does a turn up. Sends it over to Carpenter, who sends that in deep to Backen and then to Fabry. Into the skates. Wow, Carpenter finds the puck right to him in the crease.
Yeah, the defenseman was having trouble locating the puck in his, right under him, and that thing just kept drifting toward the net.
Thought he was coming out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Try to get that third goal.
Lunenburg going to the bench for a water break or something.
Ooh.
And here comes Cleveland now, intercepted by O'Brien. Set back by Backen into the D zone to Lawson, who's going to send this up, tipped into the Barron zone. Scrum into the boards here behind the net. Backen and Carpenter. Seems like Backen and Carpenter are always involved in scrums behind the net. Oh, another puck right out in front. Carpenter again finds himself right out in front of the net. Not able to put it into the net, though. And now back into the neutral zone and into the Fox zone goes the puck. Nolan O'Brien getting some speed going here. It's going to backhand that towards the net.
Great acceleration there by Nolan O'Brien to get up and down the ice.
LaFear to Vargas. Quick little game of catch in their defensive zone. Right back to LaFear and broken up by Cleveland in the neutral zone. Now into the Cleveland zone. LaFear with the puck. Just lost it was Lazaro. Nice poke check. Might get a... Here comes Kyle Bernier. He's got Boucher with him. Backhands it over to Boucher. Saved off by the goalie. Back to Bernier. Now quick turn. Bernier's dumped into the corner. Hopefully he's okay. He's
like
getting
he's
up. Good. He's
around.
up.
I think he took a...
Yeah, he took a... There's a hand
knee
in
or
the
something.
air. He's holding his something. It may be an elbow. I don't know. Here comes Owen Boucher now up the right side. Drags that puck and sends it into the net. Saved by the goalie. And we'll get a power play. Yeah, hit on Kyle down there.
Hopefully Kyle's over there just kind of straightening out his pads and
yeah, he's standing up. I think he's all right.
Yeah. Well, we get to this part of the game, and really it's keep the puck in front of us, keep making plays.
So Fabry wins the drawback. O'Brien over to Lazaro. Back to O'Brien and over to is that Fabry, yeah. So Cleveland just icing at this point. Got Fabry out there with Carpenter and Backen. Lazaro and Nolan O'Brien on the backside of the power play. Carpenter to O'Brien now. O'Brien's spinning along that blue line. Sends it down deep to Backen. Now played high out of the zone as a Cleveland player. Picked up in the Fox zone by Fabry. And Backen's going to skate it into the
A slick little
zone.
pass by Carpenter there.
Guess who? Backen again behind the net. Oh, good pass out front to Noble. Just misses wide.
Noble coming down the chute gets a good look.
Minute left in the power play. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game. Backen keeps that puck in the zone. Tapped up to Fabry. Good pass to Lazaro on the far side. Just loses it before he could shoot it. Now picks it back up, sends it back down to Noble. I think that's over there. Yep. Noble up top to LaFear. Travis spinning back. Going to play it up top to Lawson. Lawson sends it on net. Knocked down in front. And again, going for that big icing play. They're going to wave. It went off a skate, so they're going to wave icing off. 22 seconds left in the power play. Travis LaFear skates this over the blue line and takes it behind the net. Sends it back down to Boucher. He does a spin move back up top to Bernier. Over to Lawson. Aiden Lawson now feathers it back down to LaFear. He's going to try to tie this up on the board. Kept in by Boucher. And eventually gloved down by LaFear now. Plays it along the right side board. Taps it to Boucher. Boucher, a couple quick moves. Not able to get that on net. Owen Lunenborg way out of his net to play this one. Around the board and up to LaFear. LaFear over to Bernier. Oh, Bernier lifts it in deep. No icing. Good break up there.
By Thomas there to get back to that puck and
back into the zone now.
And come in clean.
Here there with Long. Thomas Corneli picks it up. Good touch pass up to Dominowski, who plays it over to Miller, now over the blue line. Miller into the corner. Vanderus picks this one up, sends it over to Dominowski. Ryder Vargas to Miller. Oh, and deflected up into the netting. So 46 seconds left. 2-0.
Cleveland defender just got a stick on that.
Ryder Miller with Luke Vanderus, Carter Dominowski, Kyle and Ryder Vargas. Now Dominowski on his forehand, turning with it. Keeps on his backhand now. Shot wide towards the net. Miller in the corner. Quick shot by Vanderus. Saved, another good save by the Cleveland goaltender. Right point blank again.
Just 23 seconds here.
23 seconds. Puck won by Fox, played into the corner, Vanderus. Five seconds left. Gonna keep this one to the outside, and this should do it.
There you have it.
Good win. Start off the weekend. Always a tough, scrappy team.
Yeah. That was a pretty fast-paced, up and down the ice game.
Yeah, who we got next again?
Oh, we played Colorado Rampage
Tonight. I think that was a... I'll double check here real quick.
6:15, I think. Central.
6:15 Central, you got it. Be back then.
Yes, sir.
See everybody then.
We're gonna. You better. I need you to go home, get some rest.
Yeah, drink some
hydrate,
honey tea or whatever all that stuff is.
Maybe go.
I'm actually surprised that my voice lasted this whole thing. So
maybe get downtown, see if you can find yourself a stylish scarf. Keep your instrument warm.
Oh, good idea.
Right, all right. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll see you later.
We might have some comments turned on too. Who knows?